Hello all you gorgeous gamers, and today I have a team deathmatch on Array with you. Be sure to stick around for the ending because it's very tense. To start off with, I just want to talk about my starting route. I think this is the best way to get some simple, easy kills on the map today. So you just go through this tunnel, and you'll mostly always catch these people camping by the jeep over here, and as you see I get 2 kills. There you go. Pretty simple kill. It's quite good. Now in this gameplay commentary I want to talk about noobs. What is a noob? How are you defined as a noob? How do you become one? Do you all start as noobs? That sort of thing. So I think the definition of noobs differs a lot. For example, a noobist sniper, some would say, is somebody who can't do a 360-degree no scope, and I'm sure loads of people can't do those, but they can still probably get, say, an 11 kill streak just normal sniping, so they wouldn't be a noob in that respect. So maybe being a noob only applies to certain areas. Other people sort of say noobs are just the people who are new to the game, hence the newbie thing. This is true, but then when I see people like dominating in a game, they do call like everybody on the other team noobs, and a lot of the time they also will associate other sort of mean adjectives to this. Sorry there. So if, say, for this gameplay I get a 22 for 9, is that a noobist gameplay? Because I'm dying. I die quite a bit, but I also get quite a high score. So I think it's decent, although to other people it wouldn't be very, because you see, I'm not doing as well as probably the best people they've seen, or as they may have done sometime in their past when, I don't know, they killed the entire team and didn't get any deaths or anything like that. Getting away from that topic, I just want to quickly talk about this MP5K. It's a very quite difficult gun to aim with, hence I'm using the red dot sight, which I know doesn't really help, but I think it's the only real one I can use on maps such as Array, which have quite long distances of open space. But throughout most of this game I'm just staying to the covered areas to try and stay away from enemy fire, although a lot of the time I don't do this successfully because of sort of the control room area that is in the centre of the map being taken by enemies. In this gameplay I am trying to capture footage for a series I'm going to try and do in a few weeks called Black Ops Weapon Crusade. There'll be more about that when that comes out. So in this gameplay I'm trying hard to try and get a good score, although it doesn't really work out that well. As I've already said, stay around for the ending, as it is a very, I think, tense, exciting, interesting ending. So, back to this noob thing. Can say, there I throw a grenade, it doesn't kill anybody, but I was sort of aiming for somewhere. Am I a noob because I can't aim? Or because I didn't kill anybody? If you kill somebody by accident, do you stop being a noob? That's an interesting thing. Say, I'm just firing randomly into a corridor, and then, I don't know, 9 people appear and I kill them all. Am I a noob then? Is that an easy kill? What if I meant to do it? Well, if I meant to do it then of course I'm not a noob. But, does that count as being newbie? Also, I think being a noob depends on the setup you use and how you look at certain situations. For example, in this gameplay I'm using my sort of normal setup, which is scavenger, sleight of hand and marathon, just because I'm using the submachine gun. Of course a noob would probably do something like use hardened, second chance, and then another first perk which completely doesn't match to those sorts of things. Also how they assess situations. For example, you just saw me be killed by a claymore by rushing into a room. without really thinking about it. I guess a noob could do that also. We're going to this discussion that loads of people have had about is, can a fool be brave? So hence, are you a noob if you're trying to be brave? So say you run into a room with 5 people, you've only got 5 bullets in your sniper rifle. Are you being brave, or are you just being stupid? Are you a noob? Are you a hero? What are you then? And I think being a noob really does depend on the outcome of what you do. Of course, if you lose, you'll become a noob, but then a lot of people will also call you a noob if, say, you kill them in a noobish manner. Of course, noob tubes in that sense. But of course, they may call campers a noob. I'm not going to get on to campers. I actually don't really care much for campers, as I know they do get a lot of kills, but they're also quite easy kills if you know where they are and you're killed by them once. Also a noob, their kill-death ratio. A lot of people say if you don't have a kill-death ratio that's above 1, you're not going to be very good. But then again, what if you only play the game for fun? So sometimes I'll play this game, I'll try and do some sniping. I know I'm not going to do very well, but if I get the pleasure of quick-scoping somebody from across the map at random, I'll feel good. Although then for the rest of the game I probably won't get any kills, and I will be therefore referred to as a noob. So it really goes down to enjoyment, how you assess things, how you start your game, that sort of thing for being a noob. And it doesn't just apply to Call of Duty. I mean, a Halo noob, of course, won't know what the power weapons do. For example, on Halo 3, when I came to the first game, I thought the Spartan laser was an automatic weapon, so I got killed about 15 times in one game without getting any kills, and that was pretty embarrassing, but of course then I learned. So I think being a noob actually helps you, as it's better to, I think, be starting as a noob, and then you can always go up, rather than, say, starting being immense, and then that puts all that pressure on you to always do that well, and then you'll always feel pretty down if, say, you don't get as well as you could have done. Whilst, say, if I was a noob, I start with my first game, I get 1 kill. Okay, you probably wouldn't be as happy as that, as you probably have quite high expectations, but after that game you're probably going to do a bit better. You might get 2 or 3 kills, and then after a while, after you played the game a bit, you'll just get to the normal thing that most people do, where mostly you'll get a kill death thing of around 0.6 to 3, so around the average thing. So you can easily stop becoming a noob at any time you want. All you need to do is put in practice and effort. If you finding it difficult, I think, for several reasons, say you don't have chances to play these games very often, or your connection's not that good, then of course you're not going to be a better player really. But then again, that's for the connection thing, that's a choice you may have made. Say that maybe you only want to play, say, the campaigns of games, and no, that won't train you in online, but you may not become a noob in that sense, as you will know how to play against AI and that sort of thing. Finally, we're coming near to the end of this gameplay, and before we do, I just want to say something about the gameplay. You do get a very slow game, really. It does take a long time. For example, in this gameplay, as you'll see in a few seconds, we're really trying to get 7,500 kills in the time limit. Can we do it? Well, you'll have to wait and see for a couple more seconds, but I think it's the way it's sort of set out, because you've got one big main indoor area. It is really large, so everybody's wandering around there, and then you've got the outside. So I wouldn't say today is a bad map, but it's not that great. And there you see the final kill with only 0.6 seconds to go. That was a pretty nice finish, I think. Also with my napalm spasm without really directing it. So the final kill cam, there you go. I get 22 for 9, I think. Thank you for watching and goodbye.